Good night, good night, good night. Okay. This glasses is not the thing at all. I'm trying to fix this thing.
Lock it off and turn it back on. Set yourself before you go live. That's how I'm keep on it all the time.
Welcome to everyone. Tonight's welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm setting myself, but I'm still having a bit of problem here. Anyhow, it goes like that. Welcome to each and everyone this evening. Welcome Sunday, welcome Sunday, welcome Sunday evening. Welcome. Welcome for the Sunday. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome Sunday evening. Welcome. Welcome each and everyone to this evening. We are just going to have a little inspiration and encouragement talk. Okay? So welcome to Aquarian Positivity Positive Live Podcast Live. Welcome. Please pay attention to your notification bell. Please send out the persons, the people, and as you come in, touch the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much while you're coming in. And for those persons that are out of my radar, out of my time zone, I welcome you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the heart that is going up. Welcome to everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Just a little inspiration talk, a little encouragement, a little bit of brightening up your spirit. Sometimes you sort of feel the pressure of something, some burden. My burden is lifted at Calvary. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please touch the thumbs up button as you walk in. Welcome to the live. The live podcast live. The live. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Is it Evelyn or Beverly? Welcome to you. Oh, hi, how are you? It's a blessed Sunday. How did you spend your weekend? Oh, that looks like Evelyn. Hmm. How did you spend your weekend? Thank you very much for loving me, and I love you also. That's only the gift that we can give, that we are sure, as long as it is sincere from our lips, from our inner being, is love. Sometimes you wouldn't imagine how you have changed a lot of things just to use the word I love you. It makes somebody feels, yes, wow, somebody. Some person never hear that word, or far and few between I've spoken to them, I love you. Some children is not used to hearing their parents saying to them, I love you. You know? So many of the times these things you will surprise to know. Okay? Just got your oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes they have never heard these words. It's not that they don't heard it, but that hug and a look in the eye and said, I love you. I love you, young girl. I love you, little girl. These little words. And even a big person, this word, I love you. Sometimes they haven't heard it for them to believe in their self that. Yeah, that's God, you're Alicia. Okay. So welcome. So when you extend that word, I love you, it is with a meaning. Sometimes it lifted the weight from somebody's shoulder. I love you. Yeah. You would surprised to know it works miracle. Sorry. It works miracle, my dear, when we said, I love you. Yes. Sorry. I love you. Yeah. So this is a word, we should use more often and use it with a meaning. Please touch the thumbs up button. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, and share. This evening, it's not going to be a long live, but I just want to speak some inspiring words and some encouraging words. Because we are living in this time where some persons really feeling discouraged. You don't know what the next moment is going to be like. You don't know what to expect, which it's true, we don't know what to expect. It always come unaware. But there's some person just want to hear a cheerful word, an encouraging word, an inspiring word, something that you can look into and said, yes, you can use it as your stepping stone. So there are many times persons are down in their spirit. They just feel down. You don't know what is happening. they just feels down, Even when they try to put on a smiling face, it's always a frown that came. And we will never know what is happening on the inside of the other person. Sometimes the person put on a nice face, but deep within, there is misery. There is something happening that they themselves can't even explain. You understand? You're looking left, right, and center. You don't know. Oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get over this? What am I going to do? And you're asking so much questions. The questions is numerable without answers. Because you're asking the question, but who are they answering you? Understand? So tonight is one of those nights we just share some inspiring word and some encouraging words, and that's all we can do is to encourage each other as they trod along this journey. The journey of life is a twisting and a winding road. So we can only take time out of the joke and of the different things and share with each other. Try to uplift each other's spirit. Let them feel that they are not alone, but there are someone with them, and there is someone who is willing to carry their burden along the road with them. So tonight is one of those nights. Tonight is one of those inspiring nights. So welcome to everyone that is coming in. Just welcome, 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 welcome. And oh yes, welcome. Thanks for you to be here. Thanks for you to, if you are new here, you are welcome here. If you are not new, you are welcome here. And once you come here, you stay here. Not saying that you don't go other place. You come here, you remember here. Okay? So again, welcome to this channel. This channel is, going on a little while now. We are moving into a pace where sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but we're in the saddle and we sit tight and hold the rein. And yeah, I can't be on the live 24/7. I can't be on the live throughout the day, throughout the night. No, there are other things to do, and there are other things to take care of. So therefore, I can't promise anyone that I am going to be coming on 2, 3 times for the day. If I can find that time, then of course I'll do. Because when I go out to the live outside, I'll spend a long time on the live. But 2, 3 times for the day, no, I can't promise you that. And I don't wish for that to be so, because guess what? Other things will be spoiling. You won't be covering other things because a person have more than one things to juggle with. And I cannot tell you in everything I am doing, I am going to be taking a live with me to into, I have things, so I can't be say, okay, I'm taking you to this office with me. What would you be doing with me at the office? Nothing, because guess what? It will be hard for me to be paying attention to the live and to pay attention to other things that I am doing. So yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, I have to learn how to juggle my time when that time comes again, that I can take you around with me and I can share events and activities and adventure. Yes, I'll do it. I will do it. Okay? So, but for now, and where I am now, well, the time seems to be getting a little warmer. Some day warm and some day brutally cold, as if this the winter. Because right now they are going to be having a storm passing through. There are some place where there's tornado and many things happening, a lot of things going. But take it easy, you know, take it easy. So, how was all of you weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Not so good weekend? Don't put that on the table. Because sometimes what men meant for bad, it turned out to be a blessings, turn out to be good. There are a lot of persons that wish their bad wishes on people because they are corrupt in their self. They have a corrupt thinking, and because they are corrupt, they want to corrupt everybody. Okay? So they use their wordings in order to get persons down. But it can't happen unless you allow it to happen. Anyhow, that's part of my icebreaker. Happy birthday to everyone this evening that are celebrating their birthday. Where are we? We are at the 6th day the of April. That's one of my daughter's birthday. That's today, the 9th. So 3 days away from one of my daughter's birthday. You know? Oh, you're back. Okay, good. Right? 3 days away tonight is one of my daughter's birthday. Oh yeah. Earth strong. So happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday right about now and tomorrow. And did they celebrate yesterday? I weren't on yesterday. So happy birthday to you. April. April. There's their wisdom. They are a no nonsense persons. They are successful, especially with the earth. Their riches is from the earth. Mm-hmm. They are very, I wouldn't say lucky, I said successful. But guess what? The men who born in the month of April, they will make it in life, the women too, but specifically the men, they make it in life. They are good at what they do. But guess what? They are a great waster, Omar. I see you. They are a great waster. If they love you, they love you. And they'll do anything. Well, at the end of the day, if you ain't mind sharp, if you don't look very well, they end up with nothing because they feel like every girl, they must be a part of their life. But there's one thing that I knew about them, especially the man. Lies their first name and lies their last name. They are so lie. They doesn't squeeze to tell a lie. The lie just flow out of them like that. Like you turn a tap on and the water is flowing. That's how they are lie. Yeah, but as the very Bible tell you, persons born this month, they are wise people. They are blessed in every way. They are wise. You get an April woman, wow. She will save even the cuttings of her nails. Yeah, they save and they go for what they wanted. They'll make life with you. Yeah. So, happy birthday to those April born people. Happy, happy birthday. And God bless you in every aspect of your life and prosper you. What you really said here? the more, the more about this, and the more they tell the lie, they tell the truth. But if they even tell the truth, it's hard to know because they tell so much lies. Them lie. They are so a liar. Yeah, they are a liar, and they want themselves to be seen at all times. So you saw when they get to the woman, they tell the woman, they tell the woman some things and they tickle the ears. This is exactly what the woman want to hear. And only to realize, oh my God, you are such a liar. Nothing goes on. Not a thing. Them, oh, all the houses you see on that hill, it's mine. Mhm. But anyhow, outside of that, they are prosperous people. And this is the month that the Bible called it the month of Abib, April. And this is the month with the taxes being paid. This is the month when they said Jesus was going, Mary and Joseph were going to pay tax in Jerusalem, and she took in to have baby where there were no house, nothing, no convenient place. And she had to go into the stable, the horse, the animal stable to give birth. Okay? They were on their way to pay tax. And so the government still adopt this month. In spite they said January is the first month of the year. This month is still seen. So the year have two first of the month. First of the year. January is seen as the first of the year. And April is seen because tax haven't started in January. It started in April. 1st of April, and there's the tax month leading you straight along. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And they are no nonsense set of people. Yes. But to their good side, they have their bad side. And so do all of us. You adopted a cat? All right. Make sure you took care of that cat. Make sure you took good care of that cat. Okay? Good. Feed him, and cats love to sleep in your bed. Yeah. So unless you're going to get a nice little bed for them. Okay then. So happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, August. That is for Omar. When it comes, Omar, happy birthday in August for you. I do remember you said it's in August, unless you're not speaking the truth. But yeah, when your own come, you will get your honors. Okay. Happy birthday to all the others. And for those that are coming in, could you please just touch the thumbs up button? Please touch the thumbs up button. Please subscribe, like, and share the channel. And as I said before, tonight is just, some encouraging words and some inspiring words to you tonight. That's how we are doing it. Just going it easy and simple. Sometimes you feel down, oh my God. You just feel down in your spirit. Oh, what next? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my, and there are so many questions you're asking yourself. But yes or no? She slept right by. Oh no. um, Let me tell you, if it is a male one, if it's a male cat you get, you can rest and assure that when the time of the year for him comes, he's going to walk right out of the house and left you and to go and find his companion to spend some times with. And then after it's all over, then he came back and said, I'm finished roaming outside, so I can came home and keep quiet. I don't know how much get pregnant out there for me, but when the babies are born, then I'll know. And he came home and sleep. I don't know. In these cats are grown in a more sophisticated way than us in the Caribbean, because our cats are allowed. They they haven't in any cage up inside the house. They have a yard for themselves, so they go outside and they do their thing, and you don't have to put a sandbag inside for no cat to go in the sandbag. They went outside, dug their own hole, and do go to their bathroom there. And then they have the places outside to walk. They came in, they just roam anywhere. What if you woke up one morning and you haven't seen the cat? And you said, wait, so where is I call him the Rampus. Where is what? He's gone. Sometimes that cat haven't returned home until after a month. When them say, okay, and when they came back, they sleep, they sleep, they sleep. Even if a rat walk over them, they don't see. That's what I'm saying. It's a woman cat. She will go to, but she is not quick to go like the boy. You know, that they will go. I want to tell you, cat is very smart. It's a smart animal. I guess all the animals are made smart in their own way and they operated in their own way. I remember somebody was moving from, it's more than one time it happened, was relocating from where they were to another place, which was not quite close to where their first location is. And when they were looking, when the removal truck came, they couldn't find the cat. And it was sad to leave the cat, but they were all over the place looking for the cat and couldn't find the cat. Anyhow, they decided to go and then return on a next time to see if the cat came back to their old place, because I guess they do not like relocation. And they went back and they hadn't seen the cat. And one day, the cat didn't see where they went. It was a removal truck that took the people that took their things and they went in their own car. And one bright and sunny morning, the cat turned up where they live, find its way to where they were. They were so frightened. And it's several a time I know of this happening, that they didn't remove the cat because somehow the cat do not want to go unless you really quarantine him in the vehicle or something like that. And the cat find back their master, find the home, went in, meow. hmm Happy to see cat, and he was happy to see them. So it don't matter where you are, unless them have to swim to go. I don't know if you went overseas to take the plane, if they will. But as long as in there, yeah, they travel through the hills and they have your smell and they relocate you. Cat is so smart. Smart animals, smart animals. So animals are nice to have. They do funny things. You know, you just watch them. They do funny things, very funny things. Okay. And cat and dogs never always agreed, you know. Well, I guess things and time change because cats and dogs are now living very good. Very good. They're living loving. The cat can go and curl up where the dog is. On the dog for that matter. And but first time dogs and cats, they don't share the same space in a loving way. Of course. Dog is nice to keep, you know. Yeah. I grew up with dogs. And when I became an adult, I always have a dog with me. Dogs are smart as well. Yeah, they are smart. Okay? So you put away that dog, he's going to come back. I want to tell you something. There was a dog live on my avenue, and we didn't have a gate that time, so he could just waltz into the yard whenever he wanted to. You're going to do what? Hmm. So that puppy, that dog could have come in anytime. So I always fix feeding and put down for the dog. So I know that him always get him feeding. And one time the dog came there and the dog was in pup. A big. So I said to the dog, come on him eat, and when we haven't seen him, I said, well then it seems like him going to give birth. And the feeder was there till we have to throw away that feeding and we replace until one morning the puppy he came. And I said, oh, you went and have your babies, man. And, it's like you know the time when we will put out the feeding. And he came every time. And one morning I look at the dog and I said, you have ILLOLWA, how are you? One morning I look at the dog and I said, you have your puppies and you're coming for feeding every day, whether I'm at home, yes or no, because we put out the feeding for him. And I said, every day you came for your feeding. You can't bring one of the puppy come and give me. And believe me, I am saying it now. The morning when I got up at the back door, the dog brought the puppy, come and put him right at the back door. Before we get out, I hear like puppy, you know, into the yard. And I'm saying, where puppy could come from? And when I open the back door and go, the little puppy curl up there. I said, look at this. I had to call my neighbors and was tell that to them. So I look at the dog the day before and I said, I am feeding you every time you come for your feeding. And you have your puppy, you can't bring one of the puppy, come give me. And the dog pick up one of the fluffy, nice, chubby puppy, bring come. Oh my God. I said, oh gosh. Wow. And every time he still came for the feeding, and although he brought the puppy, you know, 2, 3 times he'll run and come and look at the puppy. As we put the puppy and get some cage and put the puppy in. And every time he come and look at the puppy and give the puppy suck, same way give milk to the puppy. And gone again. And that puppy stayed with us. I didn't even know, I don't remember what had happened to that doggy. I said to my neighbor, I said, look at this. I just said to the dog, you have puppies, and you wouldn't even bring one of the puppy come. And the dog bring the puppy come give me. Bring the puppy. Still come and get her feeding, eat her meals, and she's gone. And she come back and she look after her young, give him suck, and she's gone again. Yeah. The animals, trust me. Animals. Um, is what you said, LWA, why they restrict your message. This is just telling me that message is being restricted. Yes, they will. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. There was one time I had a situation at home, and I have big, and he would came in every night when I'm finished with the outside, and he would came in and he like right at my room door with his face out, and I would be there watching TV, and about 10 or 10:30, so you would see come and take him foot and pat on me. And, I say, oh, you ready to go now? And I'll go and open the front door. And he went out on the veranda, and he's out there and whatever I want to do. And he slept right under my window. And you don't try, don't even try, don't try. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. When I was growing up, if they send me on the street, we have a dog, we call him Brownie because he was so brown. And he would follow me if they sent me to pick up something at the nearby shop. He would follow me to the shop, and he followed me and he's walking side by side with me. Nobody can trouble me. Nobody. And he walked side by side with me and reach back home. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love cats, but the cat don't do the things the dog do, you know? There are different things. Oh, it's okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. So, how was all of you, Bert, weekend? Did you have a good weekend? This is morning for LWA. LWA, I haven't seen I haven't seen Daniel in a while. I have not seen Daniel in a while. I don't know. Daniel, how are you? Or are you tired and beat out and want some good rest? Anyhow, take it easy. I hope everything is okay with you. All right. All right. As I say before, tonight we are just going to be encouraging ourselves, some inspiring words and encouragement, because sometimes we felt so down, so low, but just don't know. You just want an upliftment of spirit. And it's not all the while you say, well, then, okay, you play some music and you get the vibes in. Sometimes that is not it. Sometimes our spirit is really, something is happening that it's unexplainable most of the time while we thing there. So sometimes the whole thing is unexplainable. But I am here to encourage you and encourage myself that there is nothing too big, too large, too gigantic, too what the word is, humongous, that your God cannot handle. Sometimes we just cannot tell where this down feelings is coming from. You just allow your spirit to be uplifted, because he said in his word, the Lord is your shepherd. He said, you shall and will not want. Understand? Sometimes you may feel down and it's for a reason. There's something going on, but you just cannot place your finger on it to say, this is it or this is not it. But be reminded, you can find a song in yourself to hum, to sing, and to encourage yourself. Breathe the word of prayer. You don't have to go in the large congregation, because sometimes, honestly, it's best. Thanks again, okay? Sometimes it is so best when you are alone and reaching out to your Creator, you know? Sometimes it is best that way. Listening to, the expounding of the word and all of this, sometimes you get up and you feel even worse than when you went in. Because persons would not have understand what you are going through. They may surmise, but they will not understand. There are so many things that our mind, our body is battling with. It's like we are in a fight, we are in a combat, and we have to be trying here and trying there and reaching here and reaching there. He said, the Lord is your shepherd, you shall not want. He maketh you to lie down in what? Not in dry hay, in green pastures. Whatever to be restored, he restored you. Green pastures is that you're not getting any stale food, no dry food, no bed, no. He is putting you in things that is okay. Look at a green pasture. I always admire a golf course. And I always ask myself, how did they get the grass so green? When you look at the golf course, a sea of green, nice grass. Imagine if you have animal that the animal is being out grazing. You want to put them into the dry grass to graze? No. You would put them into the low, green, juicy grass. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Right? So just like that, Ellie. So he is always protecting and preparing. But then we have to feed ourselves with the words of comfort. You understand? That true shepherd. Oh yeah, right? But you have to allow yourself to be fed and to be encouraged by the word. And when we do so, we will uplift our spirit. We will uplift that downness that came over us. Sometimes it is like something going to happen and you get it in your spirit. You felt it in your body. Something is going to happen and you get that evidence. Sometimes you just can't put your finger, you can't get a thumbs up on it. But yeah, something is going to happen. Um, it's just like my cousin that I was saying to you that fell from the top of a shed. The morning I got up and I was saying something, I just feel the weight of something. And by 4 o'clock or somewhere there, as he fell off the roof, then we get the message. I got the message. I said, oh my God. That was what I was feeling. Okay? Yeah. You have to form a bond with your Lord. You have to have a personal relationship with him. A personal relationship. Your relationship with God can't be my relationship. You understand? You have to know him for yourself. You have to prove him for yourself at all given time. There is a thing that says, you think I changed? No. I just stopped playing nice. I don't change. There are some persons who are around you, and some persons don't have any respect for others. And when you find that, it is telling you ain't have any respect for yourself. And when you don't respect yourself, you won't respect others. Understand? So some persons play the games all the while and being disrespectful, say anything, do anything, not regarding the person's feeling, knowing that, excuse me, they are human as well. So you have to weigh the things, what you say and what you do, what you heap upon the person. Because guess what? They are human and they have feelings and they know what is and what is not. So some persons take it for granted. Sometimes you're not answering, you're not saying anything. So because you're not saying anything, it is their rights and their privilege to do what they want and say what they want to say to you. But until that day when you said, enough is enough. You disrespected me, I'm going to disrespect you. And let me see how it feels. And only then that persons will awoken to their feet. It's like you always said happy birthday to the person. And when your birthday came around, they would say, oh, I didn't even remember that it's your birthday. They doesn't care to remember. So until when you reach that point now, you said, okay, but my birthday came and I didn't remember it was your birthday. So you gave the person a sip of their tea. You just stop being nice and, roll the way you roll. So until you gave them a sip of their tea, then they understand that you have feelings as well. Your feelings is paramount. You put up with what they do and play it nice, but it's not because you don't know better why you do it. You know much better. So until you start returning the favors, then somebody will wake up out of their slumber and say, oh, I didn't even realize I was hurting you. Of course you was hurting me. Of course you were saying things that is not nice. Of course you were doing all of this. Of course you were ignoring me when I am paying you all the attention. So until that time, the persons will realize that, oh, I didn't know. It's not no, they didn't know, but they did not um, realize that you were going to get a reaction and pay and play the game the way they play the game. Understand? They didn't understand that you were gonna hit that ball to the golf in the golf on the golf course to go to the hole. So when they saw that you hit that and it drops, then somebody pull up and said, oh my God, oh my God. Yes. That is only so when some persons realize that they are hurting you. They are hurting me. They are hurting the other persons because they do not show appreciation for those persons around them. You will feel so down. Sometimes you want to talk to somebody. You just want to share something. And this person is so bitchy. And what are you going to say? You don't even bother to say it. Whether it was going to be good or it was going to be bad. Because they uses their tantrum and they are just bitchy right across the board. So, and they don't take it into consideration. Oh, I'm hurting somebody. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. You start having their weight. So until that time, somebody will wake up. Somebody will wake up. And when they woke up, they will look at you as somebody. They will look at you not as an inanimate person, as if, but they will look at you in a different light. You must have free will. Certainly. Right. This one said and inspiring. It said Life is um, life waits on no one, nobody. Life doesn't wait on anyone. So don't get up and think, say, okay, I am waiting here because this is going to happen. Don't even wait to know if your parents is going to leave a will or they are going to say this is for Tom, Dick, and Harry. No. Get up and push for yourself. Make your own for yourself. Whatever comes will come. You don't wait on a person because they're being successful. Don't sit and wait on their success. Push for your success. Push to get your success. But never you look around and be looking around on the other person's success and thinking more or less, okay, I will be a part of this. Okay, cancer by the procreation. All right. Okay. So don't look around and say, okay, push for yourself. Push. Um, make sure you took good care of yourself. And this is something I always said after my life is done. This is what I always said. I think this is my closing anthem each time. Take care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. If something happened to you, the world will leave you by. You are by yourself. So take care of yourself. If something should have happened to you, nobody not stopping to drag you along. They are gone. Yeah. And I have seen a lot of these things happen over time in life. And it's always have me to wonder. Yeah. Mhm. Especially there are persons who are married. They have a life, they set their life the way they want their life to be and the way they would love to live. And they will still leave their persons at home and go outside, went outside to have a second and a third mistress. And these other women on the outside, they also depend on this person, you know. Their dependency is upon him because they have one or two things in their head. Maybe something is going to happen at home and he's going to walk away and leave his wife. And my arms are wide open to take him in. And they wait. He and his partner put things together, make a life together that if something should have happened, here they go, and you, the partner, is right there. Welcome, right? While you are out there, instead of pushing for yourself to make it for yourself, your dependency is upon that person. Ah, sometimes the unthinkable come. And what do you end up with? Nothing. Not even good memory. Sometimes, because some of the times, some of the memory shouldn't even bother being a memory. You don't even know if it makes you better or it makes you worse. So some of the things is best not even, you don't even remember it because it's not pushing you forward. And it's like it put you into a standstill position. Okay? So most of the times, and I have seen these things happen over time. And at the end of the day, this person that you thought is going to be there for you 100%, they forget about you. You have lost in the wind. The wind came and blew, and you're gone. Sometimes not even the name they want to hear anymore. So who is the loser? You lose, you lost, because you are there, not providing, not taking care of yourself, expecting, but put your provision in place. That even then somebody will come and said, okay, I'll take care of you. Okay? So you have to make that provision. If you don't work to build your if you don't work to build yourself, if you don't work to build a dream or build yourself, someone will hire you to build theirs. If you don't work to build yourself, someone is going to hire you to build theirs. These wordings is true. Yeah. They are on positive notes. They are wordings you step back and look on. Some persons in life, if they could relive their lives all over, it would be different. Because the things you knew now, you did not knew about it before. You never heard it speak. You never look into it that way. Huh? So if you don't work to build yourself, somebody is going to hire you to work and build them. Not saying we don't work for people, but in working to build them, you are to be working and building yourself. So let's say, well, then you are employed and the money that you are getting, you are using it wisely to build yourself. How many times you heard people said, oh, I worked 40 years for such person. And that person is in their G, you know. What did you get? You can only look at 40 years working for that person, and at the end of the day, what have you achieved from that? Nothing? Nothing? Oh, you work and build that person. And in building them, you weren't working to build you. And pretty often these things do happen. I have worked with persons, I have worked with a lot of people. I have worked with a lot of persons. And you sit and reason with them. And they are in the twilight of their time. What have you make from life? Nothing. And some of them tell you, you know, I did, and I did, and I did. But that did that you did, what is the progress of it now? Nothing. We cannot score on children. So sometimes I don't even use children. Because guess what? Some persons scored on said, okay, my child, my children, you cannot put down, you cannot put down your dice, to see. Because after they took the care of the world and they are looking for, they are out, they are out, they have no time to see you. I am not going to do like you. I need so and so and I have to get so and so. While they were growing, you leave yourself behind and provide for them to get. But when it reached to the point that the favors is to return, and you know, some of them have the nerve to say, I didn't ask to be born. Like, really? You didn't ask to be born, but you were chosen to be born. So you can't put down your dice. You can't roll your dice on that card. No. So you have to always make preparation for yourself. If it reached to that point that a stepping in have to go on and they have to, do what they have to do, God bless them. Some walked away. Some have not turned around. I have seen a situation once that I had actually deal with it. This man, he only get one son. We don't know if him did get more and he did not own up to it. But it was one he owned up to. And that man in 1988, somewhere there about, it was not 88, 88, 89, 90, but about 90 or something there about. Anyhow, I just started in my careers area. And the spiritual condition, what's better, you know. So his pressure went up and he was admitted in the hospital. Please touch the thumbs up button, please. And he was admitted in the hospital. And when he was to go home, he built a nice home. Nice home. His son, he got this job because he was working with government. And he got a job for his son. And the son was in his job. The son did not look to build a home because the son gets a bunch of children. And I don't remember what happened. I don't actually remember what happened. But the son moves into the house while the father is in the hospital with his fiancée and children. So they occupied one side of the house. And each time when he's been discharged and somebody's to come and collect him, nobody came and collected him. Nobody. I remember one of the time the ambulance took him to his house and put him on the veranda because the gate was open and nobody was there. And when they came home and saw the man, they lifted him out of his home and took him straight to the hospital again and left him on the emergency bench. He could have walked and so, yeah. They took him back and he sit at his gate and the grandchildren and the son raced him away. He have nowhere to go. This was his one son with his many grandchildren. I don't remember if it's 8 children he said he's have, but it was a considerable amount of children. And not one of those grand has even given him a cup of water. He ended up in the infirmary. They used to call it the alms house. The alms house must have sound too bad, and they put a nice name on it, and they call it the infirmary. And I remember one time I went there to work, and I was working on his ward, and I heard a person call me. I used to him from the hospital, and when I look out, it was him. And he was asking me to prepare something for him to eat and so. Because although they get food there, sometimes, you know. And when he started to talk to me, I met upon his grandson. And that grandson was driving a running passenger vehicle. And I talked to him. And so why you treat your grandfather like that? He needs to get home to his house. That's the reason why he built his house. It is a shame to know the man have his own house and he is on the government purse. He says, not me, miss. It's my father. And he lives at the house, And the father never, the man passed away into the infirmary. Get a pauper's funeral. And the children on their mom, on their father, took over the man's house. The one son you have would not say, no, my father have to be here. Now that father waste all of what he work. And at the end of it, you know what happened? His same children locked him out of the house, out of the yard. They locked the gate, they locked the grill. He couldn't come there until they finally get him out of the house. And these are the grandchildren that took over. He went and rented a little house. And one night he returned home to the flames on the house. What goes around comes around. He put out his own father. He agreed for his own father to be put out of his home. And his children put him out of the grandfather's home. And where he went, it was lost to blaze. Karma is real. And karma do not take company with him. When karma went to work, he went to work collectively, honestly, and alone. So sometimes people said, okay, the children, and I came to this country and it's appalling to see how grown children treated their parent. Yeah. It is, they want them out of the house that they work, their home that they work and build, and thrust them into a assistant facility, a home, or whatever. And what are they going to do with it? We are going to sold the place because we want more money and more money. So if you don't work for yourself, if you don't work to build yourself, you're going to work to build somebody else. And you will reach to the point where if you don't know what you're doing, you are put out. But I say to everyone, if they found themselves in such situation, sold your property. Put the money. From they want you to go into assistant living and all sort of a thing. Okay, nobody's going to get it. I will sell it and I eat from it until I can't no more. Okay? So not even that you cannot say. You have to look at it and inspire yourself. Yes, we have you. Yes, we love you. Yes, we do things for you, but we have to do for ourselves. That we can have a life, the ending part of our life, can be happy. We can be happy. We can we can travel if we want. We can sit and smile, reminiscing of the things that passed, you know? Good. Yes, Ellen, yeah. So while you don't want to work to build yourself, somebody going to hire you to do that for them. Okay? It said work in silence, celebrate in private. It's not everybody meant you good. It's not every kin teeth is laugh. It's not every smile look like roses. So it's not every time you see a kin teeth, you say it's laugh. Okay? So when you make it, you celebrate in private. You don't have to go around telling persons that, oh, I do this. And yeah, this is what I achieve. I am an achiever here and an achiever there. No. Work in silence. Celebrate in private. Okay? And there is one thing that a lot of persons they do, and they keep doing it and they keep doing it. Never regret your past. Because some of the time, the past, if we have known better, that would not have happened. But do not forget your past. Use it to be a stepping stone. Okay? Use it to be a stepping stone. Because if the past was bad, you won't repeat up here. And we have to learn somewhere, somehow, from someone, even from ourselves. Sometimes we made some real wrong move. Wrong move. But you learn from that wrong move that you won't make it during your lifetime anymore. Okay? So do not regret that your past is what? Sometimes your past, the things that came out of your past, sometimes it's a good thing it do happen because you learn from it. You build from it. It was bad. Oh, that wasn't good. I could have. I should have. But it have built you. And sure, you won't allow the past to repeat itself. There's a passage of scripture that says, like the downfall of a person, I don't remember the exact word now, but it's like do not use it as a mockery to the person, but use it as a stepping stone for yourself. right? So you don't look at them and say, well, then, so use it as a stepping stone, because of what happened, you won't allow that to happen to you. So you use it as a stepping stone to your success. Okay? So, never regret your past. Don't regret it. Your past is a lesson. Your past is a measuring stick. That's what your past do. Your past is a lesson to you. Don't cry and forget. You have to know where you are going. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Any road will take you right there. So know where you're going, that you don't go on any pathway for you to go there. So your past is a measuring stick. It is a teacher. It reminds you what you should look for and what you should walk away from. Okay? Um Work hard. Nobody cares, nobody. But work hard and better yourself each day as it comes. Be a better person than yesterday. Spend wisely today than the wasteful spending yesterday. Because each day should make you wiser. Each day should bring you to a level of consciousness of life. Yes, my dear friend. Yes. Yes, Ellie, right? So look at yourself, elevate yourself in life, lift up yourself, remove, do not be downtrodden. Do not let persons' words keep you down. Rise above it. Because some persons will look at you and they have many to say, a lot to say that is not good. But guess what? The man you pass going up, you are going to pass him coming down. The man that passed you going up, you are going to pass him coming down. So elevate yourself. Do not look down on nobody. Don't look down on anyone, because the same measurement that you measured out to anyone, it will measure back to you. So you have to keep yourself in such way that you think well of everyone and think much better of yourself. So you do not say, well then, okay, because this one is so and this one. You don't have to be in the same shoes. It's not one size fit all. I wear 8.5 and you may wear 9. You may put my 8.5 on and it squeeze you. Okay? So it's not everybody is the same. Whether you know it or not. Sure. So elevate yourself. Lift your spirit. Look at what you can do and do it. Do not look at what the others can do for you. Look at what you can do for yourself. A lot of person look and say, what you can do for me. Ask yourself what I can do for myself and do it. The royal, yeah, certainly, right? So don't look at what the person can do for you. Look at what you can do for yourself. Lift up yourself. Shake off the dust. And if you reach a point in life that you feel like you're going under, swim up, shoot up. And if you reach rock bottom, there's no further you can go. When you reach it rock bottom, you cannot go any further. So guess what? You have to rise. You want to see a green line rises and stay on top of the water? Throw some salt into a glass of water and you will see how the green line rise, lift from the bottom to the top. Swims on top. You just throw some salt in the water. So rises. Rock bottom is not to say stay down here. We are down here and we can't move up. No, there is not such word. Can't do. You can. And at all times tell yourself you can and you will. Challenge yourself because life is a challenge. So challenge yourself as you go from day to day. As you think on your progress minute after minute, challenge yourself. Let no one speaks in your life or speak over you. There are people who will look at you and say, you can't. Do not suck into that. Don't let that suction machine pull you in. Tell yourself you can and you will. Rise to the occasion. Challenge is always be there and is always going to be there. Challenge. How do you beat challenge though? Yeah, you have to stand up for challenge. You think when those two guys go into the boxing ring, have on their gloves and whatever, you think the first jab after after one, him wouldn't feel like run out of the ring because this man is coming with all that him know but no, he stand up and say, I'm going to fight. Stand up to the pressures of life. When you stand up, you will find you get others standing with you and steering you out of it. But if you stand up, if you don't stand up, you won't get that help to stand up with you, to steer you out of it. You first have to be standing and determined in what you are doing. Tonight, be encouraged. Whatever situation you're going through or going under, let these words be encouraging to you. Look into them. It's not everyone is going to say, okay, some persons or like you are pushing, you are sealing something. They want to see you down, down, down until you are pressed down. Yes. So it's not everyone who wants to see you rise. But tell yourself, rise, you gotta rise. And you gotta live. You have to rise. During your time of strength and work, now if you had not put anything aside, whether you save with the government, at the end of your working time, you will be getting your little pension. If you don't do that, you are going to be worrying all over again and again. You are going to worry all over and over again. Okay? Yeah, right? You are going to worry. So during your light, the morning of your light, put something away. Have a little thing to go back to. Because it's not looking good sometimes. And it hurts when you saw people work almost all the years of their life, and at the end of the day, they are grabbed and shoved into a place where you are sharing so much space. You are out of your private space into a public space with 10. How much are you sharing? One space. No good. No good. Okay? But whatever it is that would have keeping you, you know, going, lift yourself, man. Lift your spirit. Lift yourself. Shook off that spirit of you. And remember, the Lord is your shepherd. He said to you, you will not want. If you want, is you cause yourself to want. He leads you into green. And for the person who knew about sheep, sheep can't drink into rushing water. He's saying here beside still water. And what is so nice about all of this? And do it for those that are enemy to you, for those that make it looks like you will never succeed and successful in life. This is done into their very eyes. Why? For his name's sake. Because we talk about him all the while. So of course we can't allow the others to be saying, well then, who is this God that you talk about? So he do it for his name's sake. Yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadows of death, fear no evil, because he's always with you. With his rod and his staff, he comforts you. So remember these words. Be uplifted, be encouraged, be inspired, and let your light so shine before men at all times. Thank you very much for being here. ILW. Yes, those are the comforting words, LW. Be comforted. Be comforted. This Psalms, this 23rd Psalms, persons use it for a different reason. But if they look at the wording of the Psalms, they would know it is for us. Person use it so they're running dopey. You went into some person's house and their Bible is open up at the 23rd Psalms, put at their bed head. Oh, so stupid. Duppy or ghost or whatever you ascribe him to be. Him tell us him read. Him know the Bible already. So I don't know how people use the Psalms to say, okay, and they think that evil spirit is around and they're chanting, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Look at what the wording is saying to you. And if you have your shepherd, he's telling you, you will never want of anything that you won't get it. Feeding is the first thing. The Lord my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green path. You notice? He speaks about the feeding, the health, first thing. That's what he speaks about. Not talking about evil spirit walking around and 23rd Psalms is going to run them. Cut that nonsense out. Get real with yourself. Get real, and look. Think of the shepherd. That's what he ascribed his people to be. Like the sheep and the shepherd. So he's your shepherd. Why would you go hungry? Why would you eat stale bread? Huh? Why would you eat? He said, if you ask for meat, he will not give you serpent. And if you ask for bread, he will not give you stone. So you're not going to ask him for something to eat. You need bread, and he is going to give you stone now. And you ask for fish, and him send you a serpent. That's how your shepherd cares for you. That's how the Lord cares for us. He provides for us. Even when we are not thankful, but he provides for us. Because some person is not really thankful, you know, but he provides for us. Yeah, that's a good night. No, I just give that last piece. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me. Thank you. It's a pleasure for having you here with me. And for those that have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the channel. And have a good night rest for those that it is night now. Have a good, prosperous morning. If it is morning for you, have a prosperous day. Okay? And be reminded that you are not alone in your struggles. The Lord is with you. Take it easy. Love. Remember, take care of yourself. No one can love you as you love yourself. You love yourself. No one will love you as you love yourself. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Love and prosperity to you. Thank you very much.